This is their second game so far today. Fatigue and that mental cluster could start to be a factor.
There's Evans going line, and she went soft at the first swing and went really hard down the line that time.
Is that the ball never has to cross her face, so the timing's a little bit different. She swings at it a little bit faster on the pin, which is unique.
You got a lefty, defense. We got a lefty. That's what NC State's saying with Melissa Evans, her third kill already.
Frees up the pins like Kojedinovich on the opposite.
McNamara, a very talented defensive player, but also 2 kills per set, and she's in on that block with Kojedinovich. In the abbreviated offseason, she said she took like 3 days off. She was on the road for 27 straight days at one point.
That is a wild schedule. He's a very flavorful coach, having talked to him before this match. Really passionate about the game, really passionate about getting in the gym, getting reps.
Joust at the net. And it was Allen that was up there for NC State. Big tee off for Kojedinovich. And the roll shot kept up in the middle by Cheshlik, and Rutgers survives the point for now. Back to the outside, and Rollins puts it down for NC State.
Great defense, though, on Rutgers' side. Before they got the point, they forced them to earn it. That was a nicely played point on both sides.
2 weeks away from Big Ten play. That's something that they've got to shape up here tonight, too.
Yeah, NC State is a great benchmark for them to determine how far they've come this offseason and this non-conference season, because right now they're doing a nice job of testing Rutgers. They're playing nice defense, they're serving aggressively, they're physical. This is a lot of what they'll be seeing in the Big Ten at even a higher level than NC State. Being in position, I love how early she is with her hands. She's committed, she's early, she presses across.
Madison Chitty, who had that great rundown earlier, has the service. And with some authority on the swing on the outside, Taylor Rowland.
Athletic, so quick with those feet. I want to know what her vertical is.
I'm going to guess just from that she's touching 10.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty easily.
Unbelievable.
Maximova from the back. McDaniel goes for Parchment. And Belika can't square that one up. So NC State coming back at him. And the block put up, saved by Wander. And the block for Kojedinovich sends Rutgers scrambling. Now they earn a free ball.
Great rundown by NC State.
And the middle ball put down.
Rutgers had to earn. Belika, love that setting choice, pushing the middle just slightly. She hits the ball at a very, very high peak. Does a nice job hitting around the block. And of course, it's a luxury when you have Ina Belika setting you the ball in a very consistent location.
They get Chitty to serve. And right back at Chitty, it's Jada Allen, the freshman from Indiana, clinching set 1 for NC State.
Set number 2 underway right after this short break. Stay with us. Before, just a rare miss for her.
Right back to her with the tip. And Belika and Kojedinovich hooking up, but then McDaniel getting down and strapping.
That's that Hawaiian defense.
Did it with the block, too. Dig and a block on this point. Another hand touch from McDaniel. And looking for an assist, too.
Wow.
Wow, what a point for the setter, Kristen McDaniel, to close that up.
Just a moment ago, goes back to her. That shows me they have a lot of trust and chemistry together.
A lot of balls for Kojedinovich out of the timeout. 3-1 for NC State. McDaniel on second contact. Going to fill up 4 categories. Back-to-back points, looking for a kill there. Belika for Cheshlik. And a strong block put up. Little tape there as the net rattles, and NC State goes up by 4.
In the middle, on that blocking situation, the net gave her a fortuitous bounce, but which part of the court she was going to take up. And Schock does a nice job reading that and picking her shot around it.
And there's Belika on second. She had 5 kills earlier today on 8 swings.
Base players up at the 10-foot line on NC State side to stay honest every time she jump sets now. Going to take a little bit of time before they release back to their defensive positions.
Caught him on the back pedal there. Malika right at the net. McNamara dug by Frazier. And Evans into a strong Rutgers block. Evans across that Rutgers block. And the big night carries on. Kill number 11.
And that hand.
The serve gets in. Evans squares it away. And that's off hands for Parchment, who's been a bit quiet. Hasn't been said a lot
in this set.
McDaniel with a diving serve. And it gets Rutgers out of system.
What a rip.
Wow. Rutgers with Gurkovich and mistimed it, and set 2 is tied.
So listen for his cues. It's an interesting perspective when the coach knows what's happening about 3 seconds before the players do.
Heard it right there, and it was out. His block didn't get there. Could have been touched twice, and replay ruled that Rutgers has the 1-point lead. And out of the timeout, they go to Evans, and she ties it at 22.
Both sides having success when their serve is on.
Oh, Belika sends Frazier diving down in the serve. Earns Rutgers a free chance. And Koyedinovich couldn't sneak it past. And the overpass saved by Frazier. Tap with the right for Evans. And Rutgers into the net.
Pressure's on now for NC State.
Junior Hannah Reed.
That serve may or may not have been in. That's a close ball to play.
The ball blocked. Koyedinovich thought there should have been a net call there. And Koyedinovich with the slap. Back for Evans. Belika's there. Trying Koyedinovich to put it away. But NC State standing strong in the block. For Rollins. Belika first contact one more time. And that ball blocked, shoved over. Just enough muscle for Maximova to get it over. One of the longest points of the night on set point 2. McNamara with the tip. That won't go. Evans with the load up on the right side. And into the cross court, kept up. Evans a second swing and chips the block.
Leave it to Melissa Evans to finish the point.
It was off tape. Cheshlik went down. There's Reed again. And Evans off the block. Looked like the last point, just quicker this time.
My goodness, she is so hard to stop. A little bit too far on that angle. She finds that sideline.
Evans and Koyedinovich in a battle.
It
Late
really
set
is.
2.
Ticking up 17 kills so far on the match.
She's already got her season high. Career high is 24. And NC State trying to put it away. And on the slide, it's Allen right in front of Belika to end it.
My goodness. State, so Belika does a nice job establishing herself for the jump set, holds a block, kicks it back to Gurkovich, finds the kill.
And the block on the swing for Maximova. But again, this is the toughest challenge, the first Power 5 opponent for Rutgers that they see, with a couple weeks until Big Ten play. Near the cross court and kept alive by Chitty. And Koyedinovich went cross. And Roland on the off speed.
McDaniel looks like she's down, and that does not look like a good injury.
Maybe not with this scenario. So here is the first setup for Jones. And it was a little bit off target, but NC State still got the point with Rowland up there.
With their ball control and their defense, but Rutgers has amped up their serving.
Evans with an absolute hammer. Wasn't quite that far of a broad jump, but that was, you said it, highlight stuff from Evans. Rowland over the top, so mixing it in and out, right side, left side, hard and soft. There's a look at it. Looks like there might be a little swelling there. And score was 4-2 Rutgers when she went out. So with Jones in, the freshman setter, they've been able to handle this pretty well, just -1 so far.
Only 5 kills. If she amped up her production between her and Melissa Evans, this would be a different story for NC State.
And you go to Allen down the middle. She's been a spark, the rookie out of Fishers, Indiana.
Other pockets of offense throughout the lineup.
Vojadinovic from the back, and she had resistance from tape and also from parchment.
Catch the season, let that be the one. That game is going to be so stacked with talent and so fun to watch.
And it's had a big set. Chitty handles it. And then McNamara flying through the middle. Maximova steps in front. Vojadinovic with the punch. Evans over from the opposite. And Chitty busy. Goes to the bump set. And Frazier legs one out. And that's down. Taylor Rowland keeping NC State in touch. So NC State trying to beat Rutgers for the first time since 1997. It's been a long time. They haven't played a lot, but trying to do something on the road tonight.
Float serve.
Now 6 away from the Rutgers school record in career aces. And that swing, a successful one for Jada Allen, freshman out of Fishers. Had 9 kills in her college debut. Not afraid of Division I volleyball. Pancake kept up for the moment for Wander. And then Chitty receives it on the other side. Parchment down to the floor. NC State still breathing at set 3. Yeah, the emotions starting to change a little bit, getting closer. And a block put up. And those smiles turning to screams.
Stable outer edge of that block.
Oh, look out now. That's 4 in a row for NC State. Jones to Parchment and turned back by Balika. Gurkovic in there too to clinch it for Rutgers. And then McDaniel, their top defensive player, goes out, and their setter trying to survive without her. And they're on the board for the first time in the 4th set.
That plays in the front row all 6 rotations and really a foundational player for Rutgers.
He had the great freshman year. It falls down for Parchment.
And finds a way to get an off-speed kill.
McNamara with some steam, but out. Wide of the line to tie it up.
The best passing situation that she was in to run McNamara, just a slight miss.
Vojadinovic into a strong block. McNamara working hard on that point. Frazier kept it up. Evans off hands, and we've got the... That was out. Okay. McNamara into the cross court. You heard the sideline for NC State saying out. Didn't matter though.
Melissa Evans said, please, I will add another kill to my kill column. Thank you. The accuracy and the tempo out to Maximova. That's why she's such a luxury of a setter.
And block put up by Rutgers with Vojadinovic. Caitlin Schweihopper
Do you
saying,
know how good the Big Ten is at volleyball?
Right.
And you're on that list of people? especially setters across the Big Ten.
Another good set off there, and then Malika has first contact. Back out to Cheslik. And Roland to Balika again. And Kojadinovic. Back rows handling this point. And Gurkovic turned back. Balika with the back set and a block up front.
Wow, the defense on both sides rallying. 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts. That NC State block just barely pulling through. Miscommunication for NC State.
Balika slams it down.
Which, as a key leader on the court, causes a little bit of chaos. Hitting her way around the block. She hit that one just slightly over, but also earning the touch.
And back to the middle on the slide with Allen. Doing that, Rutgers would win their 6th in a row. 1-1 to start. Won 5 straight since then. But NC State creeping back.
Offensively, the emotional leader. Defensively, with her blocking and defense. What a kill for Shea McNamara. Hello.
Jones goes for Evans, and that's been money tonight. Fifth-year player out of California, Melissa Evans. Kojadinovic has had an answer a lot of times tonight.
What a
that's
get.
kept up. Off of the chair.
Oh.
And then McNamara puts it down.
That's a dagger to the heart of your NC State. What a rundown pursuit.
You got 23 kills. You might even take half of that percentage. That's,
efficiency.
Yeah.
Is what we call that. Keep feeding her.
And Parchment's been all over the place. Getting on the ground, climbing over chairs. Hannah Reed with the serve. Chitty did connect with the setter, Balika. There's another dig for Parchment. And Kojadinovic. Evans cross court and down. Ties the career high on that missile.
Looked like there was a net violation on that play, though. Not sure if it'll count in the kill column for her, unfortunately.
Well, they've still got it down as 24. And maybe we'll call it twice just to be sure as they take it back.
Oof. That was...
Oh, that still found the back row there inside that back line on the punch. Balika to Gurkovic. Hasn't had many swings in this 4th set. Kojadinovic on the reload for Rutgers. You mentioned she's the best server, and Kojadinovic got a good one off, but Allen got a better swing on.
Trust established and synergy between the two of them to know when I set her, she's going to put this away.
And that's past her. It's past Kojadinovic, and she's taken the 2nd most swings. They're setting her a lot. Whether it's Jones setting or McDaniel, who's out hurt. And that's down the tape.
What a set by Balika. Had NC State in the middle already jumping with her.
And she's approaching double digits tonight. And that's slammed down for Jada Allen. Cool 500 with 14 kills tonight. Jada Allen. And the other middle on the opposite side. McNamara brings up set point for Rutgers. A 5-point serving run earlier in the match. Back to the quiet Parchment to stave off set point number 1. She'd been quiet up front.
Bit of a mismatch there, but Parchment has been clutch in the key moments when they needed her most.
Tap turned away from Maximova. Right back to her. And Wander was there on first contact, and now Parchment is heating up.
Once she makes contact with the ball, it is really phenomenal to watch. free ball situation. What does NC State do with it? Evans with the tip.
And that's through for set point number 3 and a winner for Rutgers. So Parchment with a tough serve. Chitty handled it. And Evans looking for that outright career high. Not this time. Kojadinovic found a seam. The occasional error. Popped up there for Maximova. McNamara didn't get a touch. It's out. Kojadinovic turned back. And we told you it's been a big night for Roland.
The good news for Rutgers is, you mentioned it, Connor, these are the kind of matches that NC State has had a harder time narrowing in on or executing, closing in on these matches, so maybe they could catch a break.
Sitting separately, of course. It's on the Fox Sports app right now, coming up right here after this one closes out, and NC State looking strong, up 4 in set 5.
A little bit further beyond the 10-foot line where the setter can't get as good of a set on it. That's the team that has shown to have success.
And that was turned back. Kojadinovic was lunging in on Roland on the opposite side. Came into the night 8th in NC State history. Still a high road to climb to get to number 1 all time. But she's got NC State up 8 after the attack error. 1998 graduate at NC State. A couple more 25-kill nights. She could threaten it. And there's Gurkovic down the middle, and Rutgers badly needed that. Wolfpack had barely any middle presence in their attack last year. They solved that, bringing in a new player. And Allen had the block, but Belika kept it alive. On the slide again, and it goes slicing out.
Allen hitting that one out of bounds, but that could be a huge momentum point for Rutgers. Unfortunately, not, though, on their side. NC State doing a really good job maintaining that momentum.
16 kills for her tonight, her serve. And that's down. Rutgers at half of where North Carolina State is right now.
Well timed by Maximova. What a dig to get a hand on it. Excellent execution, though. Riley Schock also been good off of 1 foot.
Looked to roll her ankle. Jones came in. They dropped their last 2 sets. Jones has them ahead by 6. Now 5 after McNamara's kill. But she's been out since it was 4-3 in set 3. Overpass there. Free chance for Kojadinovic. And Rutgers back within 4. Not dead yet.
Not dead yet. That's right.
And Jada Allen, the freshman for the Wolfpack, has come up in big-time support. And so has Parchment. Her contributions have been kind of sporadic
on defense, and a lot of the time that gets overshadowed when you're not producing offensively, but she made a huge impact this game with her defense.
16 digs tonight for Parchment, and Evans sails that one.
Evans was on the floor next to the pin and still got up and somehow.
Roland over the top. NC State within 2 of a set 5 win.
Does not matter how you get the kill, you just need the kill. Sometimes it's not as fun to get a tip kill, but it's necessary.
It's been a fun night for Jada Allen, and she brings up match point. She lets him play on. Block posted, Allen right there. And Evans turned away. Match point number 1, and it's out. Roland rips it long. See what kind of service run Madison Chitty might have in store. Jones goes for Evans. Big block there for Gurkovic.
Parchment just makes it look easy on on that dig. Well done by Rutgers to finish the play, but my goodness.